Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Attila here today on the channel. We're back with episode 3 of my Age of Justinian Let's Play. Welcome back. Alright, so in today's episode, we're going to continue our conquest into Iberia. We're slowly but surely chipping away against the Visigoth outcropping. We've also got some rebellions we have to deal with as well, so we'll send an army up here to deal with some of these pesky buggers that they're starting to rise around the empire. We're getting to the time where our public order is hitting like 100% and rebellions are popping up. Alright, so in the last episode we had 2 good battles against the Visigoths. We've managed to take Turraco and Narbo on the coast in quite quick succession. We had a pretty good field battle here as well. We have Belisarius, who is coming up to help with Tiberius, who is now the heir. Unfortunately, Justinian himself died at 77 years of age. His son, Justinius, I think he was just called Justin, like, historically, so we'll call him Justin for now, and then Tiberius is westward more. I will have to reclaim some of these desolate regions, but they do cost quite a bit, so we have to keep an eye on that. We've still got some armies in the east as well, but nothing has come up over there. Okay, tribute. Greetings, I brought a gift from my people. We can improve relations. Sure, we'll accept the gift. Okay, back in Rome, we've actually had a Italian rebellion, which we'll have to deal with. So we'll send this army up. Yeah, so we're going to be dealing with a lot of these around the campaign, just these annoying little rebellions popping up. But that's what you get when you've got such a divided and divisive empire at the moment. We're still slowly but surely spreading Greek Catholicism, Orthodoxy, and we're getting the food and sanitation back on track as well. So we'll send Belisarius here to run down some of the rebellions. So he's been adopted into the family tree, so hopefully he can have some children. Maybe his descendants can have imperial positions. Okay, we've got another one here as well. So Tiberius, the son and heir, the prince, has... Oh, we've actually lost there. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. They've gone westward. The Second Council of Constantinople. Oh, okay. So we get a Christian following boost as well. Perfect. Alright. So we're still sieging out some Visigoth territory. The problem is the population at Carthago Nova is still unhappy, so we have to keep a military presence there. Tiberius is going to get some help here with Belisarius to take another Hispania settlement, and we'll try and replenish and repair where we can. Yeah, so there's some other Iberian tribes we have to watch out for as well. Alright, we'll send Belisarius to make some headway to... What is that, Madrid? I guess it's probably not much of a city at this time period. Alright, let's send this army up here. We have currently 3 in operation, and we should be able to take this settlement as well with ease. Good. After our victories in the last couple of episodes, we should be able to storm on through and try and take some of these smaller garrisoned territories with ease, I'm hoping. Yeah, so the Visigoth kingdom only has 3 territories left. Religious sanctions. Oh, we got a buff, and now we're getting a debuff, I guess. Okay, so we have an option to give these Latin Christians equal right. That's faction-wide, no way. And it's only for 3 turns anyway. We're definitely going to impose sanctions against the Latins. Okay, got some more rebellions popping up here. Oh my god, they're coming thick and fast. We had hardly any. But yeah, it's just sort of hit that boiling point of rebellions. They're popping up everywhere throughout the empire. Maybe also due to as well, we're in a little bit of instability with Justinian passing the throne to his son Justin. So maybe that's a bit of a justification. But it does look like the Visigoths have moved quite a large army to the centre of Spain. But we should have enough military forces there to retake it. Unfortunately, due to that hard sort of fought effort at Narbo, it's fallen to the rebels. So we're going to have to send Justin back up. Belisarius can push down south with more reinforcements, because they're starting to amass quite a big force here. No, it's even the Visigoth king. Okay, well, what I'll do is we'll end the turn and continue. We'll set up a trap, because ideally, if they could attack us, that'd be more ideal, and they're going to do it. I could retreat, but we're not favoured to win. I don't know if we're going to get much better than this. We'll fight this one with Belisarius. Our first battle with him at Toletum in 577 AD. Belisarius with a fantastic army all the way from Constantinople. Check out the cavalry. Okay, welcome to the battle map. Let's get stuck into it. So, Belisarius' army doesn't have too much infantry. I wasn't expecting to chuck this army into, well, a fight against the Visigothic king. So it hasn't got the best amount of infantry, so we're going to have to make it to good use. Some of those swordsmen look alright though. So we've only got 5 units. Belisarius is, I think he's a cavalry unit. Okay, so we can't use that. The last couple of generals we've used have been, yeah, infantry units. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit tough. So we'll move my archers here, and then we'll get the heavy cavalry and the bucellari, like this. So we're really going to have to use this cavalry to the best of our ability. But thankfully, we've got Belisarius, a fantastic commander under Justinian. And he's not too shabby as a cavalry commander as well. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, this is going to be a hard battle. We're actually outnumbered 3-1. But here is the heavy cavalry that have come all the way from Constantinople. Yeah, I didn't think I needed them in the Far East. We definitely want to throw a lot of our resources and armies into the reconquest of Iberia. I think that's definitely the play. Like, we're already at war with the Visigoths. There's no point of starting a war against the Sassanids and all their vassals just yet. But they seem to be a little bit sort of happy with me trading with them. And there hasn't been a mass migration yet in the campaign of those horse lords in the north. You never know, they might very well happen soon due to the changing climate conditions in the campaign. Oh, thankfully the additional reinforcements coming from the garrison seem to be deploying behind the enemy front line. That's always good. I guess they have an opportunity to rally up, but it can sometimes be quite annoying fighting on a two-front. Okay, so we'll try and give out some attack orders here with my heavy cavalry. We have massively cavalry supremacy, while they have the infantry. So we'll just try and get some charges in and try and soften them up. And you just got to be careful. We don't want to get too stuck into fighting with their infantry. But if we can get a solid charge off, it will be worth it. Belisarius has given the command for his cavalry to charge. And there we go. That's a really good one there. Alright, now pull out quick. We want to do high octane, heavy metal sort of cavalry charges. In and out as quick as possible. Alright, and then fall up here. Oh wow, these guys are an awesome hybrid unit. They're getting some shots off as well. Okay, we want to try and get those skirmish archers, those horse archers, to get some shots off as well. Try and target. They're moving up. They're auto firing, but we might be better off just to give coordinated attack orders with each. Oh my god, this is going to be such a close fight. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. We might need those additional reinforcements. But if we're successful here today, you never know. we might be able to completely and utterly destroy Visigoth resistance and occupation of Spain. And then we just have to deal with... I think there's some Swabi to the north. There's also some other minor tribes here and there as well. Oh wow, look at this. Those heavy cavalry units are just gobbling up an infantry of swords. They're awesome. Okay, still getting those shots off there. There's some skirmish cav dragging me apart, but we'll just give out those huge coordinated attack orders if we can. But so far, we're slowly but surely gaining territory in this Age of Justinian Let's Play, and I'm really enjoying this mod. It's a lot of fun. I do recommend it if you want to try and change up a Total War Attila campaign with essentially the Western Roman Empire completely dissolved. And there's some really cool characters. Like, you got the Last Roman DLC, but it's in a very narrow form. And Belisarius is a horde faction until you start taking decent territory. And you're heavily reliant on Justinian sending you stuff as well. I don't know. There's nothing just like a grand campaign in Total War playing on the full campaign map. Because anything can happen in the sandbox experience, which is Total War. Okay, so we're really just completely disorganizing any formation that the Visigoths have. They are just sort of a little bit shell-shocked, rattled, shook against Belisarius' relentless cavalry charges. We're getting baited there by that unit that keeps on kiting us back and forth. Because at the end of the day, running after archer and skirmish cav is fruitless. I remember that tip from the original Rome Total War. Or was it Medieval 2? It was one of the advices. It just sticks in my head, that quote. I don't know why. Anyway, we're putting some focus on the general here. My archers are doing well. They haven't even taken any notice of Belisarius and his defensive position. We've made just a little bit of a noob box further back. That's fine. Let's go down here. Hey, the enemy general's dead. Hopefully it was the Gothic king. Oh, anyway. My cavalry is actually not really distracting the front line. My cavalry's exhausted now. Look at this. They are struggling to outrun and maneuver some of these swordsmen here. Try and pick apart some of these skirmishes that are caught. Oh my god, but here we go. They are throwing everything they've got. They're trying to break through Belisarius in his position. That's a smart play. I don't think they probably could have waited much longer. There still seems to be a decent amount of infantry distracted by my cavalry. So we'll give out some attack orders on those skirmishes. So we can try and whittle them down. Okay. Alright, so they're, yeah, look at this, even a couple decent charges, they're capitulating. Okay, so there's no point of hanging back here with those reinforcements that haven't engaged my front line. Oh my god, some of my units are buckling. Yeah, it's just because we're outnumbered. Alright, Belisarius, charge that infantry here. You can't sit back there and look pretty all the time. You gotta put your back into it. Alright, let's get over here. Man. It's fun being back on Total War Attila. I didn't really comprehend it. It's been, what, 5 months since I've played? Like, I looked at my Steam thing and I was shocked at how long it's been. Yeah, because my Antioch campaign on 12.12 AD was like 5 months ago. I was like, crikey. I've been playing a lot of Rome 2, and then obviously the remaster came out. I'm still happy to go back to Rome Remaster because there's so many mods on that. There's just too many Total Wars and not enough time. Because there's always a fantastic mod coming out here and there. I think this mod is quite old, to be honest. I think it came out 5-6 years ago, but it's been updated since, and I've been watching a bunch of Belisarius and Justinian documentaries recently on YouTube. They're good. I recommend checking them out after this video. Oh, it always gets you into the mood of a campaign, just watching a quick doc. Alright, so we're still... I don't know if we're overly favoured to win this one. We still need to get these cavalry charges in and get some shots off. But if we are victorious here today, Belisarius will win a superb victory. What was there, 6,000 of these barbs? Which is quite a bit. Reform you here. Although they're coming around my front line. My god, they are just exhausted. Okay. They didn't last long. My defensive infantry position, but they've probably bided us enough time, I think. I do need to get, like, more horse archers. Like, I want to try and get a horse archer spam cavalry army, you know what I mean? Like 20 units of just archer cav. It's so useful having at least one of those armies. Like, you can't really siege too much, but they can smash armies on the open field, and they're always a really good support army as well. Alright, so continue to move back. Oh my god, thank god Belisarius is on horseback, or we might have lost him. My infantry has melted away. But the army is still standing.
Nothing remains of this unit now.
Okay, move you here. Okay. Let's give out some attack orders and we'll try and wrap around and charge them. They're not the most armoured units. Most of them seem to be very light. So decent charges can buckle them, as you can see. If they were a heavier, maybe even to a medium spear unit, I would think twice about doing this. Okay. We still can lose from this position if we lose Belisarius. Oh my god. We've just really got to be careful here. Particularly when there's like 5 or so units. You've just got to be super careful. Okay, move you here. Right. Do the good old trick. Attack order and then try and flank. Alright, send these guys in as well. My horse archers are out of ammunition. So here goes Belisarius with his famed cavalry charge. Okay, they're now broken. Yeah, come down here and help that. Perfect. Reform up again. Give yourselves a little bit of a breather. And then we'll try and aim at those spear unit there. I know rock, paper, scissors is usually a really good metric in Total War, but these guys are light spears. Okay, I can end the battle, but look, you know what? Seeing we have so many cavalry units still left, I'm going to give out some attack orders and try and run down those remaining stragglers, because I think we can catch those and destroy them. But we've taken a crucial settlement now in the heart of Spain, and I feel like we've put in the hard yards, we've done the work, we've laid the foundation for a conquest of Spain and the collapse of the Visigothic kingdom, which is good. We finally got our revenge on them. I'd send that one there. Pyrrhic victory. So we deployed 2,400. Oh my god, we lost 1.7k. But crike, look at that. 6.5k. And they lost 5,000 as well. Belisarius. Eat your heart out. What a superb battle there. And we only lost 3 units in the entire process. We'll kill the captives because we don't want them to pull back. But I'm kind of lucky they attacked me in the end. And now we should be able to finish in and run them off at the start of the next episode. So thank you very much for watching episode 3. That was a really fun and enjoyable battle. We've actually had a lot of decent and unique sort of fights, sieges and battles in this series. It's been a lot of fun. So stay tuned for episode 4 coming out soon. I'm going to play the outro now and say thank you to this month's patrons and channel members. Alrighty boys, take care, goodbye. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you'd like to stay connected with me. Let me know feedback and suggestions for the video. Gotta say a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tal, Liam B, Kyle P, Tom C, and Wyatt P. So thanks guys, my name has been Simpzy, much love from Australia, goodbye.